I know the mainstream media hasn't been very reliable as a source of information about what's going on in Palestine, even in Ukraine. But were there other sources, alternative sources of information that you found helpful to understand the situations?
UN reports are a big one. I know when we were talking to our chapter's veterans group talked to one of our senators' offices, and normally not only us but the senators' offices take those UN reports at face value. That's a pretty good source of information, especially considering they just give you the straight up numbers. Ironically enough, oftentimes Israeli news medias will tell on themselves.
Yeah.
And that's always an interesting one to look at because, for instance, I think I saw an article that was reposted or not reposted, but Mesarvo did a piece on, which is a group of Israeli refusers who refuse to
Mhm.
participate in the IDF, the Great Organization. That's MESARVOT. They're awesome. We've done some work with them too. But I mean, all that to say, there was an Israeli reporter who was reporting on how terrible it is for the IDF soldiers to have to be in Gaza and watch all these Palestinian people die around them. Oh, it's giving them PTSD, and things like that. So oftentimes, like what's happening is so egregious that even Israeli reporters can't cover up how terrible it is. The only way they can do it is make their own soldiers into a scapegoat almost.
Mhm.
Say, look how terrible it is that and CNN did something similar a while ago as well,
Yes.
with the Israel. So
The emotional injuries of slaughtering people.
yeah, but people will spin that as being PTSD, which that's not at all what it is. It's moral injury.
Yes.
It's the kind of emotional damage you get from doing something that goes against
Mhm.
a human's moral compass,
Mhm.
which is, don't kill innocent people or something like that.
And the
So
compassion is directed to the perpetrator rather than to the victim.
yes, exactly. Yes. And so, things like that, but UN reports are pretty good for if you just want the actual facts about what's going on, the actual numbers. Do a quick little count in your head, do a little bit of quick math, and you can see that the proportions are a little bit off as far as how many civilians are actually dying over there. So